Hello, everyone. You're all welcome to today's live stream, all the way from University of Megiddo.
So I can talk about my first pitch conference.
I'm sorry. This is Dio Setro welcoming everyone to our live stream today. And we are so happy to be coming in. This is Friday. And today's live stream is more of you, our subscribers, you, our followers, you, our supporters, and everyone out there that has been supporting us in one way or the other to come to tell us in one way or the other what we might need to do differently to improve on our help or our contribution to our community, our continent, and to the world entirely. And as such, I remain my humble self, that's the most handsome, yakable, Africanicious, adrenaline pumping, physical husband. And I have beside me my most pepperoni, sugarlicious, hot baby girl.
I'm Joke Tolu Anisetro. It's a pleasure having you on this live stream today. You're welcome. Yeah.
Okay. Uh, Today we just thought about it that for anything to go to the next level, there is always room for improvement.
Yeah.
And the best form of improvement anyone can ask of is when you ask the people that are observing you for a very long time to come in to chip in one thing or the other that is actually going to be the staircase, the stairways to one going upper in that field. And as such, today we want you to give us your honest, as in honest suggestions on what you feel we can do differently on this channel, what you think we can do differently to our youths in Africa, what you think we can, some programs that you think we can imbibe to really refine the mindset of this our youth, because I discovered that the greatest challenge facing our youth is actually the challenge of the mind.
Yeah.
Their mind have been mixed up, their mind have been muddled up, and every day a lot of persons kept sending to me so many videos of what so many youths are doing. So many of them are taking to drugs. There are some videos I can't even share. So pathetic. So many of them are taking to drugs. A lot are taking to crime. A lot are just going wayward. But we just want your advice on any other way, any other means that you think we can go further to impact the life of this youth positively. And that being said, which other aspects would you like us to showcase on our channel that you think will be of interest? Maybe I should just start with what we have done so far, because on this channel and based on the collaboration between this channel and our foundation that was set up, we've been able to go to the extent of helping out numerous youths to find their passion, to fuel their passion in what they have been longing forward to. We paid for so many of these youths training, which you have been seeing all this while. We've been able to pay for so many people's training. We've been able to buy some of them machines with which they have been able to produce some goods and services or the likes. We have a lot of them that we have paid for their training. They are currently undergoing training, and very soon they'll be doing graduation. They'll be graduating. A lot of them are going to be graduating by, say, let's say 6 months down the line. Before 6 months' time, we're going to have a lot of graduation. So we are even thinking of, picking a date that will do the graduation for all of them, at least a larger chunk of them at once, so that we can reduce the costs of planning everything, and we are looking at bringing all of them together, regardless of whatever location they are. Try to bring all of them together so that they can also see themselves physically. That can be like an encouragement, because a lot of the time these youths in their numerous locations that are very far away to each other, what they see is the one that are doing bad, the bad influences. They are just showing, you know, some of them are showing off their ill-gotten wealth, stolen wealth, bad characters, and all the likes. So I want that graduation thing to be like a program that will bring them together. It actually depends on how much we can afford. It will be nice for that their graduation to be planned along some other events. Like I was thinking of housing them in a particular place, in a particular location for like 5 days. you know so they come together before the graduation, maybe 3 days before the graduation. We train them on their mind. We rebuild, we reculture their mind, character, service. Even before we enter into that service, want to reshape their mind, because a lot of them that are still having the notion that until they get outside the continent of Africa before they can be someone in life. We need to work on those kind of persons. Then we need to show them people that we pick from the interior villages that are doing well, that you know that are doing well, that they can really model themselves. Like I have this. I wouldn't know if this is showing behind me here. We have loads of bags, that has just been produced. That let me just bring them. I'll just bring few. We have loads of bags that have been produced by some of these youths from the village. This is cartoon character bags. You understand? You can imagine lunch packs and the likes. See these bags here. I hope you are seeing all this stuff. So I want them to really meet with each other, and if they tell you that this was produced by someone
that is not educated in the thick village where there is no light, they don't have light.
See the finishing of the inside. I wish I can bring the inside out. The finishing of the inside was just so perfectly done. So I'm looking at bringing these youths together. Okay, someone is talking here. Stacy is talking here. Says, you both, God bless you both for all the wonderful works you are doing. Wow, thank you.
Thank you, Stacy. It's nice having you every time. You're always there for us. We really appreciate you, because you are a constant figure, a constant face on this channel, and we're not taking it for granted. We appreciate people like you that have love for the youth, and you're always concerned about them. And we believe God is going to multiply us like you, like us, so that we have more people that are concerned about this youth, and will save our world, because they are really going. We saw a video before this live stream. Come and see what youths were doing.
They were taking
drugs. They were given to this because they are frustrated. They feel this is the way out. What's no help?
They were taking drugs, and all of a sudden they became unconscious.
Maybe they ran mad or something.
So those are
so touchy things.
Those are the kind of stories that is pushing us to do what we are doing. Those are kind of scenarios we see around us that is pushing us to go extra mile. So many times we get discouraged ourselves, but when we remember that if we get discouraged, who are we waiting for to encourage us to even think about the youth? So that's why we just continue to encourage ourselves to continue on this journey. And today, we are at a point that we need you out there. We need your support. We need your advice now. We need your advice because we are hungry for more. We are not satisfied with what we have done. Uh, we were thinking that by now we would have been able to assist up to 1,000 youths per quarter, but we are still far, far away from that. Although a lot of persons give us applaud, and when people applaud what we are doing, I appreciate all those applauds. Is good, but deep in my mind, I'm like, we are still far from where we are going to. We are still far from where we are going to, but it's a good thing that we started already. But please, I need your candid advice, Stacy, and everybody watching this uh, vlog. We need your advice. How can we push this further? How can we take this to the next level? Because for every promotion, there is need for more responsibility. More responsibilities are always added for any single promotion that is gotten. So I feel that we still need to do more, and we want to know the areas in which we can improve. Uh, in case you are watching this channel for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe. I think we've not been talking about subscribing almost every time on this channel. We want you guys to subscribe. We need you guys to support us to share
and share
our videos, because if
when
you share,
more people get to watch it.
Yeah, talk.
When much people get to watch what we're doing to the youth, we'll get to see more people that will be interested, and these youths can actually be helped. So please, if the greatest help you can do is just anytime you see any video from Cetro's Vlog on helping this youth, you can just give it thumbs up, then share it. Don't know, you are doing a very great good to humanity, and you're saving lots of youths that have given to our that have been given to social vices, addiction, violence, and all the crimes and all the like. So by the time you share the video and you don't know the person that you shared it to, can just be interested and pick up a helping hand for these youths, and the youths are helped. The glory goes to God, and all of us, humanity, will benefit from it, because if these youths are not helped, how can we even sleep in our houses? If you build the best of houses and those around you, they are not helped, don't think you're safe. You know, that's one thing. That person is not safe. In fact, to do like this is to have the remaining four fingers go back to you. So by the time you think of others, you're really thinking of yourself, actually, because in helping others, you're really helping yourself. It might be, there was a touchy story that one of our great persons sent to us. She said to us that a man has been used to be helping youth. I think is a life story, if I'm not mistaken. He's been used to helping youth. So there was this youth that was he went to the prison wrongly. So, but this man was a doctor. So the man helped to rescue him from the prison and all the likes. And maybe later on, the guy did not get enough help, maybe in terms of empowerment to do a work a lot. The guy took back to his vices of hooliganism, stopping people on the road, stealing. And you know, this doctor was coming back at night one day from late duty. He went to save a life. You know, doctors, they don't have time. So as he was coming back, this group of hoodlums just attacked him at the middle of the night. They stopped his tire, and lo and behold, their boss was just there and sent one guy to go and maybe gun him down or go and catch him. Could you know that that guy they sent to go and get this doctor was the guy that the doctor saved from the prison? The guy the doctor saved from the prison wrongfully, and the doctor has been so good to him. When the guy got there, he just went back to tell their leader, I say, no, we can't do this. This is my savior. This is somebody that saved me. He saved me when I was wrongly accused. He saved me from being destroyed, this and that. That was how all of them rallied round, did his tire for him, escorted him at that middle of the night. You know, because if they leave him without escort, another group can still catch him. They escorted the doctor back safely to his home. And the doctor was now saying, look at how God saved my life today. My children and my wife, they were waiting for me at home. Not to know that if not that I've saved a life that other day, I would have been gone by now. And actually, that's how life is. If you just think all about yourself, you are seeing this youth, it doesn't bother you. You don't want to help them, you don't want to do anything. You just say they are not my children. They don't have to be your children before you help them. They are humans. Most of them are frustrated. Most of them are orphans. They don't have fathers, they don't have mothers. Most of them have parents that cannot even afford a dime. They can't afford anything to make their life good. And come to think about it, what they'll be thinking of is, if it's not good for me, how will it be good for you? But if they see loving hands, caring lives that will help them, reach out to them in whatever way, they'll be able to.
Okay.
And that's just what
I wouldn't know if this madam is watching now. Madam Olaume sent something to us, a video.
Mommy was the one that even sent this story.
It's okay. She sent a video to us today, and the video is making me to think along that line, because I was already thinking along that line before, but it just gave it more punch. I want you guys to just advise us. I'm beginning to think it's high time we went out to spread, to organize something like, how would I call it now? Like, wow, Madam Stacy.
This is great.
Wow.
Madam Stacy, this is great.
Madam Stacy, thank you so
Thank
very,
you so very much.
Thank you so very much for this. We really appreciate.
We really appreciate you.
I'm looking at the possibility of organizing youth. Like, if we are able to get like maybe 20 to 30 youths, that we can pick a particular Saturday, which is weekend. We need to get them customized shirts, our Setros customized shirt, just like she's wearing. We need to get them our customized shirts. We'll educate those youths. It's going to be like train the trainer session. We'll educate those youths on what we believe can be the way out for these youths. Then we take them out, we spread out to neighboring communities, so that we'll move from door to door to advise and to start picking youths, to start talking to parents, picking youths that we need to, at one time or the other, organize a large training. When I mean training, it's not the craft training now, that we can even get their contact details and do virtual trainings for, so that with that we'll get thousands of youths that we can mentor. They can be like a third party connection to our foundation, so that we can use that to reach out to other youths. In what we want to inculcate into them is change of attitude, or attitudinal change, in which each of these youths from different streets, from different community, at a particular Saturdays, they can launch out to their community to do one project or the other. If it is okay, this Saturday we just announce that every youth that are associated with Setros Foundation, they should go out, clean the gutters, clean the drainage systems. Okay, I think someone is talking here.
You have Mbaso first.
Okay, Zaki
Mbaso. I'm so happy to have you on the street today.
So happy. Your energy is truly amazing, Setros family. Despite the challenges, I get such hope just from watching you too. Please keep going, and I will catch up with you along the way. Oh, your words are hope. Wow,
thank you so much.
Thank
These
you so
are
much.
one of the people that have been supporting the Setros Foundation.
Seriously.
We really appreciate you.
Seriously.
And we wish you all the best.
Wow.
Very soon you'll be very, very strong.
Yeah.
And God is going to perfect all that concerns you.
Wow. This, I don't know what to say about Mabaso. Mabaso has been the first person that was sponsoring our live stream via StreamYard, was paying for our StreamYard, was covering the costs. Wow, we are so grateful.
Paid.
Yeah, it's still paid. We are doing now. Mabaso has been the one. He was the pioneer that started this for us. Thank you so very much. We are so grateful. And with that being said, I was saying
There's
something.
another
Okay, I'll
thing.
come to that. I was just I will structure this my thought. I still have it down in thoughts, and it's being helped through the video that Madam Olaomi sent. I think it's high time we start engaging youths to buy into our vision of not always wanting to receive but giving. So we'll try and see how that will work out. Go into numerous community. It's just that we, because we are managing fund that we have we have just small fund that we have been using to do this, and we are calling out if there is anyone out there that can actually help us that is good on social media, that can just do a volunteer work for us to help us spread what we are doing on social media platforms, that can sponsor promotions for us and the likes. We really welcome that. Somebody that can help us create nice hashtags and monitor the hashtag growing so that we really can spread
Reach
this.
more.
We want to really reach more.
Because the youths are really taking up to
Nah,
vices
they
that are not supposed to be, and they are just going the more down the lane. So people have to reach out to them before it's too late, because there is a way you go down the drain that when they are calling for you, you feel. But now we just have to reach out. That video we watched today is really, really touching of youth, just young guys,
young boys,
young lives.
like they were even like 14, 17. 14, 17.
Years.
They're not that, they are just young children, young, but they were just abusing drugs. They were just taking some, wow, it was so painful. I don't even want to think about it. So what we intend to do is I want people to comment. I want you to advise us more on the way we should go, because we would really want to increase the rates at which the pace at which we are going. We want a scenario whereby in each community we raise people, we raise youth that can be our ambassador. You understand? That can be our ambassador. Wow, I think someone is commenting here. Count Raymond 1V says, you have done great works as digital warriors in the fight for justice and God. Wow, thank you so very much.
Thank you very much.
So very
and
much.
We're still going to all do more together.
Yeah.
Because we still see pools of these youths going down the drain of,
and we can't just
leave them
we can't
that
just
way.
sit back.
We can't sit back. There are still so many that we just have to reach out to them quickly before the evil tides take them away.
Yes, yes.
That's just it.
We really we really need to act fast.
Yeah.
And I think
and these are resources wasting away.
Yeah.
These youths in their prime, they are the resources we have.
More than 60% of Africa's population, more than 60% of Nigeria's population are youths.
And they have different vibes in them, different talent, different skills that can just be built to grow the economy, to grow the continent, to grow the world. But they are being used the other way because there are no mentors, no sponsors, no help. Anyway, somebody will say, who is helping me? What can let me do whatever I want to do? But by the grace of God, with you there, you out there listening today, and we here, we all collaborating together, working together, allowing God to use us one way or the other, we're going to get there. Somebody's already saying, Sudan is already saying, I'll share on Facebook, Instagram, and all the likes. These are things we want. Even that sharing keeps it going. It's what it lets many people know. Whatever you can do, give to the foundation, help to share, give us advice as we're reaching out now. That what more do you want us to do? What other ways? And Mr. Setro is trying to tell us, we reaching out to these youths in large numbers, educating them, reorientating them, mentoring them, letting them just say, I want to give this to the society. And I think that's my work, as in when we get to see some of them that still have morals and they'll just say, I can do this thing. Let me do it to this community. And somebody great might just pass and say, you mean youths are doing this for free? And they will pick them up and train them. Just like this, our back person that is from the village, that she doesn't even, she's not educated, she's an illiterate, but she just saw that children were going to school in the village without bags. She said, I want to be doing bags for them. I started doing bags. She didn't go to learn it anywhere, and the foundation picked her up. She says, I want to learn more. We got her phone. From there, she started learning more. Then she had a machine. We sent another machine to her. Now she's producing complex bags. And we're saying, is this from an illiterate in a village that there is no lights? They don't have lights in the village. They don't have anything. They don't have anything in the village. And she's producing this. And she wants to, she's now even telling us of our drive to make it bigger. And people, even a graduate is there right now learning from her. And that's how it is. So it's just about discovering yourself, discovering these youths, what they're good at, and helping them to expatiate on it so that they become great at it. And I want to believe every one of us, in any way you can support, the number one way is whenever you see the videos we're posting about these youths on this channel, just like it, give it thumbs up. Even if you don't have time to watch it at that time, just click it, give it thumbs up, then share it. Just share, just share. Even if you don't have a dime, just share. And if God has so blessed you, you said, I don't want to be just like that doctor I told you about, of that story that helped that child, not knowing that it was that child that would save his life the other day. If you have whatever it takes to help them, send to us, reach out to us. We are always free. Our lines will be displayed very soon. You can reach out to us via WhatsApp anywhere in the world. You can reach out to us on our PayPal account. You can reach out to us via Patrons, and whatever means, just for us to do this great work together in saving souls. And want to say we're grateful. So Fourth B says,
let's go to the next person. Fourth B says, you guys are so beautiful. I got on Patreon. Wow.
I got you on Patreon. Thank you so very much. We really appreciate
for the bees.
We really, really appreciate.
God bless the youth of the world. Yes. We are so grateful to that. I remember her face very well.
Very well.
She has always been
there for us. God bless
you. We really appreciate you. I tell you that a lot can still be accomplished. Even if you are out there, please note that we are not just asking for financial support and blah blah blah. Fine, we need the finance to support this youth more. But let me tell you, by liking our videos, every time you see our videos, we make videos almost every day. It's just that for some time now, because of what's it called, I'm the one editing everything all by myself
and traveling to the villages got down by malaria and mosquito.
Because we can't fund paying for an editor for now. It just has to be between myself and my wife for now. We hope that very soon we'll be able to afford paying salaries of editors to help us handle that part. But for now, please support us by sharing our videos. By sharing these videos, we are going to be able to reach more people. We are going to be able to reach more youths. When you like, when you click thumbs up on our video, and when you share, that's when it really counts that, the video is having impact in people's life. Then YouTube will share it more. But if you just watch and you don't like and you don't share, it's really affects this thing. So that's one part. Then the other part is that some of these youth, some of them have access to YouTube in numerous African countries. And by the time we begin to share, some of them belongs to some WhatsApp groups, some of them belongs to Facebook, Snapchat, and the likes of them. By the time we begin to share this video, some of them will discover that, wow, there is a foundation that can assist me to get out of this challenge. That instead of going to slave themselves into the hand of those that will be using them to peddle drugs, to go into prostitution, some of them are just so challenging in numerous ways like this. From there, they will be reaching out to us for us to assist them. So please, we are begging you, please like our video, share our video. If you know any African youth that is going through challenging time, please tell them not to go the wrong way. Let them reach out to us, and we'll see how we can assist them to get trained And by the time they are done with their training, we can also go extra mile to buy them their startup machine when we discover that they are serious. Please, oh, okay, let's really appreciate. Oh, Madam Yoyana. Wow, Grandma, thank you so very much.
And the other day she sent to us.
Yeah. Wow, Grandma, we are so grateful. We really appreciate you. We thank you for all those that have been donating to us live. We are so glad. We are so grateful. We really appreciate you. Then she's saying something here.
Greetings from Grandma in Canada.
Yes.
Grandma has always been there, following us every time, all our videos, commenting, liking. We really say thank you, and God bless you greatly.
We really appreciate you, Grandma.
Thank you so very much.
We are so glad to have someone like you always there, showing interest in what we are doing for the African youth. And we know that very soon we'll be out of this challenge, that our youth will really start thinking right. And they can only start thinking right when we are able to give them the necessary support that they are looking forward to, so that they will stay off crime. Okay, let's go. Oh, I'm seeing some nice persons here. Wow, Susan. Oh, Facebook and Instagram.
I'll share on.
Okay, I will share on Facebook, Instagram, Parler, and Twitter. I've only been sharing to Facebook. Wow, thank you so very much. Susan is another person that has been there with us all the while, even when we don't want to talk about this thing. Susan has been there. I always see comments, contribution, and the like. So we really appreciate you, Susan. Please, we really want more people to support. See, it's not everything that is monetary support. Sometimes it's just that little like button on, not just on this video, but on any of our video. Whenever you watch these videos, the live stream, immediately you click on like, it really goes far.
And you now share.
When you click on like and you share, it really goes far, and it encourages us as well. It gives us that emotional balance that, oh, people really are supporting us more. They really treasure what we are doing, and it reaches more youth, because most of these youths that are really in need of this stuff, some of them that are even engaged in the bad, let me tell you, most of these youth that are engaged in the bad aspect of life, trying to find survivor, they have access to phone. Those that are really, really bad. It is those that are genuinely very, very poor, that are still in the village, which we are traveling to, because those ones, they don't have phone. Those ones are the ones that do not have access. But those that really can get this information, they are on Facebook, they are on Snapchat, they are on this thing, looking for some other random, useless information to process. So by the time you share, luckily enough, they might just see the video and pick interest. From there, that's how their life will be remodified, and we'll be able to reduce the number of youths, African youths, that are trying to migrate out of Africa, what they call it, illegally. So many of them are trying to migrate out of Africa illegally, thinking that all hope is lost. No hope is lost. Even the outside country that they are going out there, those countries, they have to work to get paid. They have to work to earn money. So it's not just you migrating over there. You still need to work. So this work, this craft that you have refused to learn here, if you go anywhere and you don't have anything to offer, you're still going to go and constitute a nuisance. That's why this foundation is saying we are here to help bring the youth that need this support, and help bring those that will support you, so that you can actualize your dream. That is what we are here for. And if we are able to accomplish that, we are so grateful. Now we have someone here that I just need to tell you about. That is Madam True Life Story. She says, hello, everyone.
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
True Life Story.
True Life Story. And let me tell you, this Madam True Life Story you are seeing here, there is no word I can use to really explain much of what she's doing until you go to her YouTube channel. That's her YouTube channel, True Life Stories. She has done a lot. She has done a lot in terms of helping to reduce the number of youths that are fleeing Africa to the world. I think I did an interview with her some months back, and there, she happens to be someone that has experienced life in the sense that she tried to also leave Africa. She tried to move away from Africa into the Middle East. I think Lebanon. She had a strange experience that has shaped her life forever. She escaped death narrowly, getting back out of the Middle East. I'm telling you, presently she's working on her book, and she's also working with us. She's assisting Cetros Foundation to support these African youth by empowering them. This is what she has been doing to reduce the number of youths that would have been thinking of running out of the continent of Africa, and we really appreciate you here. So here we have these long stories here, which is talking about how you can support us through PayPal. In case you want to support us, you want to support the foundation through PayPal, or when I mean support here, we are talking about, because we are going from, there are so many of these youth that are in the villages, and what these bad eggs across the globe, what they do is that they go to the villages where our youth are vulnerable, because in the villages, they are, most of the time, they don't have access to internet, they don't have phones, they don't have access to basic amenities, and their mind is still very, very pure, so they can believe anything. What this bad eggs does is that they will go to those villages and promise them the job offer that does not exist. They promise them the golden opportunity in different countries, and from there they take them out as sex slaves, as instrument of terrorism and the like. So what we are presently doing is that we are going to these villages to go and directly meet with these youth, meet with their family, ask the youth what they want to do, what they like to do in life, and by the time they tell us what they want to do in life, we pay for their training in their locality. We ask them, don't allow anybody take your children away from you, with the promise of one beautiful green country anywhere. There is no green land, there is no free food anywhere in the world. Everybody must work to survive. So with that being said, we started the series and I've been uploading the videos. I think the video I uploaded today before this live stream, kindly go and watch that video. And I will plead with everyone, please help us share that video, because that video, I'm sure if our African youths, how I wish that somebody can just take up that video and say that he or she wants to, promote it. I give you the permission. Pick that video, promote it, do your own promotion, because we are not about money here. We are about reaching lives. Pick that video, download that video, promote it any way you can promote it. Promote it. Let African youth, let them see what is really happening. Let them see the effect of slave trade and what the new slave trade is. I've done the part 1. So maybe in the next 2 days, I'll be done with the part 2 of that video. Just promote it. Let our youth, let them see the reason why they should not just fall into another system of slavery and suffering that our forefathers got themselves into. And I want to also believe that by the time the video gets to the hand of some of the greedy African rulers, they will also start thinking about not being greedy, because by this their greediness, they are selling our youth into the hand of those that are either using them for one thing or the other that is not legal. And as such, we'll be very happy if that's what we are accomplished. So I just told you what we need the support for. We need the support to travel to different countries in Africa. We have about 54 countries in Africa. So we have a lot of countries that we would like to travel to. And with this present scenarios in traveling, a lot of costs is involved, hotel and the likes. Then not that, The main thing is getting to those countries and
Paying
paying for the
crafts.
training of those youths. If you have a particular country in mind that you want us to travel to,
Please
let
tell
us know, and let us know, give us the necessary support. We'll go to those countries for you and we'll support the youth there. Although we have list of countries that we want to visit within the next few months, and we are just soliciting. If you run a business, if you're a business person, you run a business, you run a company, you would like to partner with us so that we do this like your CSR, like a corporate social responsibility, please reach out to us. We need partners in this because just the two of us, we can't achieve it on our own. How much are we earning? So we from our fashion business. So please just support us so that if you run an hotel in some of these African countries, you can even say, oh, okay, I will take care of the hotel accommodation. I want you guys to come to this country and let us partner together. You go
Train, go to the
villages,
interior
go and train.
villages.
And I have good news, though. I have good news. Please, everybody should just listen to this. Although I'll be bringing someone, I think first Sunday in the month of this May, June. In the first Sunday in the month of June, I'll be bringing a specialist. Somebody was watching our live stream last week, and she reached out to us that she will help train our youth for free. In what? On what? Train our youth on how to make
sound engineering.
It's two things that she's coming to handle. She's coming to train our youth on sound engineering. That's one side. That one will be later. But the first part that she wanted to train them is how to make jewelries, how to make gold jewelries and the likes of them. How to make silver jewelries, how to make metallic jewelries and the likes of. I'm telling you, and these are what we have. Resources. We have the resources to make all this here in Africa. But she is calling. She's giving us this. Although she's a Nigerian, she's based in the UK. She's giving us this training free of charge. Presently, she has reached out with our foundation. She has agreed. She's working on the videos to be training this youth because she can't be physically there. So she's preparing qualitative videos to guide from step by step on how to all this our youth can be manufacturing jewelry. So please watch out for that live stream. So please, if you are out there, you have one skill or the other that, oh, you might say, I don't have money to support this foundation. It's not just about money. You have skills that you can pass on to this youth. Please reach out to us. We need you. Our youth need you. Our youth need mind reorganization, or what will I call it? Is that my English correct? Mind reorientation. Yes, mind reorientation. So if yours is that you can support us financially, please you can reach out to us through our PayPal. Our PayPal is cetrosfoundation@gmail.com. Then you can also, just like people are donating to us on live stream, you can donate to us when we are through. Sorry, you can donate to us through our super chat or super stickers, and you can also donate to us through SendWave, or you can reach out to us on our WhatsApp line so that we can advise you if you want to donate through SendWave. SendWave is just 1% of your, what's it called? Even PayPal is just 1% of your what have you. So you can donate to us through any of these means. Then the other way you can support us is by liking, sharing our videos. We really, really treasure it. If you are a story writer, you can write about what we are doing. Let people just know. Let youth just know. And we'll be so happy with that. So, Madam Joanna, Grandma, we really bless God for you. Thank you so very much. Says, I am getting more skilled with the internet. Wow. I am very proud of my central Sally. Wow, thank you so
Thank
very
you,
much.
Grandma.
This is a grandma
From
and
Canada.
from Canada, and she has always been there for us. She has always been there for us. We really appreciate it. Oh, Redmond Music!
Redmond Music has offered to be our DJ in our next program.
Yeah,
for the youth.
Yes, for the youth. And you know, talking about our next program for the youth, we are supposed, because it's supposed to be a quarterly event, that we bring these youths together, remodify their mind, bring speakers from different parts of the world to talk to them virtually and physically. So, and we're also talking, okay, we are also looking at doing some fashion shows and the likes of them. So I think one of these days we will update you when our next one will be. And for the fashion show, Redmond Music, we look forward to your DJ skills. Is it DJ skills or your musical skills, please? Okay. So with that being said, today's vlog, we said something. Stacy, we really appreciate you for donating to us and Grandma on Super Chat. Please, we really do not just want to talk and not get feedback. In what areas do you think, honestly, do you think we should improve on? We want to get that. Once we are able to get that from you, we need that feedback so that we can end today's vlog. And in case you are not able to meet us up on this live stream, we will appreciate you comment after now which areas you would like to get, you like the Cetros to improve on, so that we can continue to do
help towards this youth, towards building the
so that
youth.
we can, because we are more about results. We are not just about we are doing talk. We don't believe in talk. We believe in results. We do less talk, much action. That's what this generation needs. I've been seeing a lot of complaints. Complaint has never built a nation. Complaint, if you see the video I just uploaded today, which was talking about the slavery and suffering that went around the world, the issue is that a lot of people are always complaining. It's not complaint that is the main base. The main thing that the world needs is solution. So please, we want you guys to comment. I think I would like to excuse my wife now, because she needs to attend to some other things. So I'll take over from here. Please, let's get it. What areas would you like us to improve on? And let's take it from there. Okay, while I'm waiting for people's comments to flood in, let me just tell us a little bit of what we have been able to achieve. You remember the story of the young boy that that we picked from the last village I went to? I'll be doing a video on that. That little boy that is an orphan that we picked up, that was interested in learning vulcanizing. When I saw the picture that the trainer sent to us yesterday or before yesterday, I don't know whether it's to cry or to be happy, because that small boy, they sent me pictures, and when I saw the picture, the boy was looking better than the previous day. When we picked up this boy, from head to toe, the boy was white, as in was white, looking like someone that has not taken his bath for several days. His head, there was this, what was it called? In Africa, in Yoruba land, they call it lapa lapa. That's like infections. His hair has infection. I think I will even have to ask the trainer to show me that head part of the boy, if the infection is still not gone, so that we can prescribe some drugs, send them the money to buy the drugs to apply, and some cream to apply on that. you know. But I believe that that infection was as a result of the boy not taking his bait regularly, not being kept, you know, as an no one was, yeah, because no one, no father, is the stepmom that is handling the whole stuff. But we came in, we were happy. That's the same day we paid for the boys' training, and just I think it's less than 2 weeks now. The picture they sent to me yesterday, I uploaded it on my WhatsApp status, and I I think I uploaded it on my WhatsApp status, and people were like, "Wow, this is great." I think after this discussion, I will try and see if I can post it on YouTube so that you see the boy how he is now. He was working on the tire, you know, vulcanizing work. And I'm so blessed, I'm so happy that I belong to a community like this. I and my wife belong to a community like this, that we are not just coming to talk about, oh, Africa is bad, Africa is not doing well, oh, the government is bad. No, it's not about talking about it that will change these people's life. It's good to talk about it, but we have decided that apart from talking about it, we will also play our part so that by the time we are checking out of this world, we can have results that speaks for itself. And that is why I'm going to say thank you everyone that has ever contributed to what we are doing. Thank you everyone that will be contributing to what we are doing from this moment onward. We beg of you, please leave a comment, tell us where we need to improve on, because we believe that it is only when you tell us where we need to improve on that we can get better. And just like I said, you know, if there is anything I've discovered in my life while I was working in the banking sector, I happened to work in the HR. It was during the period that I was working in the banking sector that I was training myself in fashion. In short, I took 3 months leave of absence without pay to go and learn fashion. And people were like, is this guy crazy? I tell you, the answer to that question is that I'm not crazy, but I think I am more of a futuristic person. I tend to see the future ahead, and that propels me to do whatever I'm doing now. And I thank God I took that step. I went for 3 months without pay, just on my own, to pay for my training, and I went for the training. And the people that were training me, they were not educated, so-called. Well, no, I mean not educated. We have failed in describing or defining the word education. Education is not until you have been to the four walls of the university or to the four walls of a particular institute of learning. But education is any means of training that has left you better than how you were plugged in. Or better still, education is any means of training or any information that has been passed on to you that has led to a change of your behavior. That to me is education. I went to these guys and they taught me how to make clothes, how to cut, and how to sew. And what I discovered is that I started making my own suits. So people from the offices started looking at me that, where are you getting this suit? When I tell them that I'm the one that made it, that was how they started patronizing me. To cut the long story short, that was how I was able to retire at age 35 to venture into whatever I'm doing now. But I tell you, I have an inner craving. I always want to do something differently. I don't want to think like the way every other person thinks. And thank God, these videos, so many of my colleagues in the banking sector, so many of them are still there now. They can attest to what I'm saying. They know that I am just a very restless fellow. I don't like doing something over and over the same way. No. I remodify. Before you knew it, I started shoemaking. So all these crafts that I'm encouraging these youth by asking them, what do you want to do in life? And they tell me, and I believe in them, we pay for their training. If I had not gone for those training, I will not treasure it. I will not know that it is the system of education that our youth needs now. Because the African system cannot survive on 9 to 5, 9 to 5 job, monthly salary job, white collar job, going to offices, because in the first place, there are no offices here. How many offices do we have here? Ratio what to what? Maybe ratio half to 100. Yes. So how do we keep these youths from going bad, from choosing the wrong way? The way to go to get peace in this world. And that's why even I'm so happy that on this channel, it's not just Africans that are supporting us. We have Africans and we have non-Africans that are supporting us, because I want to believe that these non-Africans that are supporting us, they've been educated in one way or the other to discover that, wow, look at it, poverty anywhere is poverty everywhere. Because if there is poverty in Africa, which is not supposed to be poor, if there is poverty in Africa, it means that more youth are going to be migrating out of Africa to disturb the rest of the world. And where I don't want to envisage that we get to is the point that these youths that are building up in Africa, if you and I do not do something about them, if terrorists decide to pitch their tents all across Africa, with idle ends come the Satan's workshop. If they begin to invest in the life of these African youths, then the world is on fire. But I want to believe that is not going to be. The world is going to be a place of peace. And that's why I'm so happy, I'm so passionate, because I discovered that with you guys supporting us, we meet with youth in the morning, and by the time it gets to the night or the evening, their life is already changed. And that is what is making us happy. We have tons. Oh, sorry for the little. I think somebody should help me with light here. This is what happens here in Africa. But I believe that very soon we'll be able to overcome that. I need this battery. So what is actually, I'm trying to conserve energy here, so I will just use my little light here. Okay, sorry for that. Now, so what we have discovered is that for us to have the peace of the world, for us to really maintain peace across all borders, we need to engage our youth. We need to engage them properly. And to engage them properly, all they just need is something worthwhile to be doing. And that is why we are going from one village to the other. You would have been hearing us talking about Project Search to Build. That's the current project that we are doing. The Project Search to Build. We are going from villages to villages to go and pick these youths. We ask them what they want to become, what they want to do in life, what they like doing, and they tell us. I think somebody is talking here. Madam Yoriana says, invest in the small village farmers. Okay, wow, this is great. Yes, investing in the village farmers. You know, like one of the villages that we went to, there is one of them that I've been discussing with, but I've not concluded. Some of them are into production of cassava flakes. Cassava flakes is called gari here in this part of Africa. Cassava flakes. These cassava flakes can be used to even make biscuits. I was told that in China, they are already making use of cassava flakes to make biscuits. And there is a particular food they call eba that is like fufu. They use cassava flakes for making it and the likes. But, you know, because the woman, she needed a grinder, she needed an engine that will help grind the cassava and the likes of them. which is about 170,000 to 200,000. That's about four. That's about $400 to $500. Because of that, she couldn't go into that production on a large scale. But I collected her details, and I'm looking at it. The possibility of doing something with that kind of a woman to support the production of Gary. I know that by the time, if one puts like some couple of dollars into that, they will be able to employ more hands to process the Gary, to process the cassava into Gary, and which of course there is need for branding, because it doesn't have to be, that's the way I think, it doesn't have to be the normal way. There should be need for proper branding and the like, so that the Gary can come out in a very, very acceptable way, that we can help us ship it to the city and help us sell before, by the time we grow it, to be supplied in the city of Nigeria. Then we can now start thinking of exporting it. I think it's a good one, Madam Joanna. I'm so glad for you talking about this stuff all over the world. Okay. We can also start, I think we'll look at that, but it's just the capital to support them with. That's why we have not started doing much in that aspect, but we are noting them down, especially as I'm going to villages. I am even meeting with some of them that are into the production of palm oil. Palm oil is the best, and as in the safest oil, the safest cooking oil. You can Google it up. The safest cooking oil all over the world still remains the palm oil, which is gotten from palm fronds. There was a video I did on that when I went to that village where they are processing palm fronds into palm oil. And all these, we are seeing all these opportunities that we can come in to assist them with, but because we have little funds that we are trying to manage, and presently we are working on getting a physical location where we can be training these youths here in Lagos. So those are the needs, those are the challenges that we have as a foundation. But I always believe in process of time and God sending in helpers, sponsors to us. So please, if you know anybody that is running a business that will be willing to support us, and we can do a business exchange, we can give you free promotion. We can give you free business promotion. We can give you good, create good video advert for your business in exchange for you to support our foundation. We are willing to do that. Just come over and support this our youths so that we can help them out. Okay, Madam Joanna, is like you are loaded for us this evening. Madam Joanna said, electrical power for small villages. Okay, that's good. And talking about solar, electrical power, solar energy is also good for small villages and the likes. And please, in case you are out there in the Western world or wherever you are, and you have this opportunity, you know how to create solar energy and the likes, solar panel, or you can do the business of giving us affordable solar panels and the likes. We welcome you. Just send us a mail at cetrosfoundation@gmail or at cetrosblog@gmail. We will be glad. We really want people like this to come in, like where the lady that is making bags is residing. There is no light there. If they can have, if they can work at night, that's the meaning. And of recent, just like I showed you, we order for these bags. We order for these bags from the village where there is no light. These bags, well, I'm so impressed with it because this bag just landed today, and these bags, they are leaving for the United States. Some of them are leaving for the United States by tomorrow. Germany. Sorry for that mistake. They are leaving for Germany tomorrow. So, and somebody has already placed requests on these bags to Austria before. We've sent to Austria. Now these particular ones are going to Germany. Now, the thing there is that, wow, 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 Joseph Anyanwu. Thank you so much, Joseph Anyanwu. Joseph Anyanwu just gave us $10. We are so we are so glad. We are so glad. We are so glad for this. This is really, I don't know what to say. I might not know the right word to use in appreciating you, but I know that our youth that we are supporting in Africa, they are so glad that people are rising up to their aid. They are giving us this support, and this is an encouragement to us. Okay, back to what I was saying. You know that where they are producing these bags is right there in the village where there is no light. So that means that because we order for these bags for like it's like 3 weeks or 4 weeks now that we've ordered for these bags. It's just getting to us. Why? Because from evening, there is no way, from evening time, there is no way they can continue with the sewing of the bags. That's, they are losing manpower and man time. They can't use electric machine, because these bags are made from manual machines. Manual. See the back. They are made from manual machines. And the lady was even complaining to me the other day that it's not easy for only her. And presently, I think we are even going to send more machines to her, because she spoke with us and we discovered that they needed more machine. We just sent one machine to her to join with the one that she already has there. But I think with what we have discussed now, maybe we pray that we get more funds, because presently we are planning for so many things. We are planning for location where we can have trainings and the like. So we are going to add more machines to her. So these are the things that are going on. These are the oh, Bawa, somebody is talking here. Bawa Bawa Al Hassan, husband and wife, where have you been? Oh, long time. How are you people doing? Wow. Bawa, we have been here all the while. We have been here. What I will advise you to do is make sure you are still subscribed to this channel. Go and click on the notification bell and select all, so that anytime we upload video, you get an alert. And always come to our channel, Settles Vlog, to check, because we upload videos, or we go on stream. We upload videos almost every day. It's just that for some time now, because I was a little bit down. So Bawa, we've been here. We are so happy to have you back. Okay, now someone is also talking. Game. See my friend. Okay, game. Game me. I hope I can pronounce this your name very well. I says book bags can be also made from clean recycled tires. You see that? Yes. That will be interesting. So if you are out there, you know how to make this. You know how to make this from recycled bin, recycled products. We want you to come and teach us. We want you to come and teach our youth. If you can just reach out to us, anything that you can do to support us, we will really, really welcome it, to support this our youth. If you can guide us on how to use recycled paper, recycled materials to get this done, these are how we can move this youth forward. These are the ways in which we can change the concepts of thinking, or the thinking process of this youth. I didn't even know the kind of grammar to use. These are the ways we can help this our youth find happiness within the continent of Africa. I tell you, once our youth find happiness and the possibility of achieving their dream within the confines of Africa, no youth will want to leave Africa to go and be slave somewhere. I'm just happy with what we are doing. You know, I can continue on and on to tell you a lot of testimonials that are coming in, and I think it's high time that is I just pray that we get more support to be able to afford an editor, because we are supposed to have someone to be uploading, to be editing for us, so that we can easily be rolling out much content and the likes, because we have so many testimonials of these youths coming to us. Is it to talk about the Ibadan story, the Oyo State, where we have youths? There's a particular youth in Ibadan now. Well, I just got back from Ibadan about a few weeks back, and that boy came and was saying, "Please, I want you to to help me pay for my training in coding." I was like, "Coding? So it is coding that you will love?" He said, "Yes, he wants to pay for coding, that he wants to learn coding." I said, "Wow, that is fantastic," because I know the importance of coding. That day we couldn't pay because we did not have we couldn't pay because we did not have enough money, and we have so many people waiting on us to pay for their training. So I told him, I said, "Okay, conclude with your trainer, let them reduce the price so that we can pay." Getting back to Lagos, we concluded with his trainer, we paid for his training. I was so happy when the young man sent us the video clip of what he has learned just under 1 week. This week now, he's going to send us another set of video, or next week, he's going to send us another, next week, he's going to send us another set of video to show what he's learning, because we are not just empowering them, we are monitoring these youth. And the result we are seeing is giving us hope for this country. And I tell you, anybody can be tired of Africa if there is no support. But if there is support, people can still believe in the continent of Africa. And that's why, irrespective of our fears, irrespective of the fact that things might not be as we wanted it to be, but I'm so glad that we are sticking it out to say, no, we are not going to just be rumbling on that. We are not just going to be cowed. We are not just going to be disturbed by whatsoever is happening without lending an helping hand. We are actually going to rise up to support these youths. And I'm so glad, because very soon, back to back, we'll be having youths coming up on this channel to come and tell you their own story of achievement, what they are doing. Is it to talk about the Abeokuta girls? You remember the Abeokuta ladies that we went to their place for empowerment, that we bought machine immediately that same day for one of them. Presently, I learned that they are working on some wedding designs and the like, and that is getting them busy. Now tell me, if these youths are already busy doing something, will they have time for crime? Will they have time for, somebody trying to engage them to do wrong thing? No, definitely. But when someone is idle, when someone is not engaged, that is when they can come and say, "Oh, let's go to this part of the country." Then they follow them because they think there is better life there, only to get there and they are turned to sex slaves, only to get there and they are used to be pushing drugs. I pray that will not be our own story here. So, oh my goodness, Madam Yoyana, wow, thank you so very much. Another $3 for Madam Yoyana. Wow, thank you so very much. We are so glad, Grandma. We are so glad for this. We are so glad. We are so happy for this. This is really, you can see, you can, how will I, okay, you can see behind me here. How will I show it? Okay, you can see behind me here the bags that we are talking about. The bags are just, oh, Grandma, wow. Lots of joy. The therapy, yes. Wow, Grandma, we are so glad for this. We are so glad for this. So I hope I've not missed anyone. Game App Me says support. Oh, love. Thank you so very much. I want to make sure that I have not missed anybody's comment. Okay. Yeah, Madam Viviana says something again that telephone and computer skills for youth and older people. Okay. Actually, for this youth, telephone repair is also a good one. By the time we see any youth that is interested in telephones, repair skills, and what have you, we'll be ready. We'll be much ready to support. Presently, what is, as in there are some skills that are making me happy. I am happy because we have organizers. Now I'm happy because we have 3 mechanics. We have 3 guys that are interested in learning mechanics, and we have already engaged them. We have paid for 2, is remaining 1 to balance. But we have already agreed with the masters that at the end of the month we'll balance the money, the money for the training of the 3rd person. So we are just so glad. Things are just falling in right. Wow, this is great. This is great. I don't know what is happening, but I'm just wow. This is great. Somebody just bust our bubble with $50. It's just like I should be crying. I don't know what to say, because what you guys are doing tonight, it means what you guys are doing tonight is changing. It's going to really change a lot of lives. It's really going to change a lot of lives, and that is Amari Esley. Amari Esley, thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. Thank you so. I don't know, I just don't know what to say, because maybe you guys do not know. Our videos, the views from our videos since last year was so down. So we're not able to have access, we're not able to have much access to do more than, to do up to what we have expected for this youth. Because, I know you understand what I'm trying to say, but with the way we are coming out this way to support us, you are really making a difference in the life of what we are doing. You are really giving us the confidence to push forward. Because if we continue to get it this way, that means by the end of the month, we'll be able to afford payment for more trainings. We'll be able to. I'm just short of words. I'm just short of words. But the good thing. Let me just say this. The good thing is that now we have 3 auto mechanics, young boy. Once they come back from school, they are going to learn auto mechanics in the city of Ibadan, the largest city in Africa. We traveled to the largest city in Africa like 2 weeks ago. We discovered these youths, and they are right there learning auto mechanics. I'm just so happy. I feel so fulfilled. We have what's it called? We have someone learning shoemaking. Yes, we paid for that too. Shoe cobbler, right there, still in that ancient city of Ibadan. We paid for his training already. The young man is there, and just if I sit here, I can continue to name them, but just like someone advised that we should do a video where these youths will be coming to do testimonials, give testimonials of what the foundation has changed their life into. We are going to be showing that video very soon, and I'm going to try to see how we can get proper video clip, because majority of these youth, they don't have access to good Android phone talk less of the camera. So I'll look for how to either group them, send them to somewhere where they can help us do a proper video shoot, or anybody that has access to a very good phone to help us take the shots while we guide them remotely. But I'm telling you, this is how we can change lives. I've seen a lot of nonsensical content getting millions of views. You know, when they get these millions of views, whenever you see content like us that is trying to change the mindset of youth from bad to good, and all we get is 200 views, 500 views, maybe 1,000 views, maybe 5,000 views, maybe 50,000 views after a very long time, is not worth it. The reason why they are getting those views is because when the people watches their video, immediately, especially within the first 10 minutes, within the first 30 minutes, within the first 1 hour that people watches their video, they are liking, they are sharing, and they are commenting. Those are the three things that YouTube use to promote a video. They look at the video, is it engaging? And the way it can show that it's engaging is when they like the video, they share the video, and they comment on the video. So with that, YouTube will say, oh, people are really liking this video, then they will share it more. And it's actually those that get those millions of views that makes money on the YouTube. I must just be candid with you. But for people like us that are trying our best to change this youth, we are so glad that we are seeing people beginning to come to our aid to support us this way. Some of you have been supporting us through PayPal. We really appreciate. I think it's only one person that has been, what's it called, contributing towards, okay, two. I think it's two persons that has been contributing towards our physical training location here in Lagos, and we really appreciate all of you. But it's like this night that is a real game changer. We are really, really happy. Let me go through so many other comments here. Okay. Oh, and Mary Esley says, what is the cost of a sewing machine? I am a former seamstress. Wow. I am a retired educator. I think I want to donate sewing machine. Oh, oh my goodness. Hello, madam. We are really, really grateful for this. A sewing machine in Nigeria as at last 3 weeks. Last 3 weeks, almost a month that we bought for someone. I think it's about 60. Is it 68,000? Badagry. The one we bought in Badagry. Okay, I think it's 68. No, I think it's like 68. That's about.
Depends on different locations.
It depends on the location that the youths are in Nigeria.
Based on their location.
Yeah, because we can't be shipping it to different locations. So we ask them, this is how we do it to minimize cost. We ask them to go to the market because we want to minimize cost and we want to be so transparent. We ask them to go with a camera phone. When they get to the market, they will do a video call on WhatsApp with us. We will speak. So we will speak with what's it called? The seller. So the seller will give us the exact price. We will bargain it, and we will not, because we don't want to pay the money into the hand of any of our youth or anybody before they will go and divert it. We will pay directly into the hand of the manufacturer. But a sewing machine goes for like $140. With $140, we can get a sewing machine. $140 will give us at least one sewing machine. $140 will give us a sewing machine. So, madam, we really, really appreciate you. We really, really appreciate you. And please, mind you, because there is no light in Nigeria,
Buy them.
what we buy, the sewing machine we buy, is not the electric sewing machine because they will not be able to use it because there is no light. So that's the honest truth. So what we buy for them is the brand new manual machine, manual machine that later on, if there is light, they can now, you can use both electricity. They can now buy rotor and add to it, but it's manual. So you can use light and you can use manual. So that's the kind of machine that we've been buying for our youth here. With that, they don't need to go and be looking for money to buy fuel because they are also looking for how to increase the fuel price in Nigeria. There is news going up about like ×2 of what is currently being sold at. So we want to assist this youth. So we don't want to expose them to more challenges of looking for fuel to power their machine. So what we are buying is manual sewing machine that can easily be used when there is electricity by just buying a rotor to it. So I think that's what we are doing now. So then we go to Game Apple. Sewing is such an important skill. Yes, sewing is really an important skill. That was what the first skill that I went to register for. That's the first skill I went to register for, and it was interesting. I tell you, sewing is so important. Okay, now Game admin, build local, buy and build local. Yes, buy and build local. Okay, so Guyana, US dollar or euro, yeah, $140 US dollar, not euro. US dollar, that's not euro, so it's US dollar. US dollar 140 because the prices are even going up. So $140 we get a brand new machine. So what else? What else? Such an important skill. Like 4 weeks ago, sewing machine was just like 126 or so dollars. But you know, the this in here is just inflation here is crazy. Oh, okay. Okay, Madam Joanna says, when all work, okay, we can do it when we all work. Yes, we can really do it when we all work, and we'll see the necessary change. It's not just by complaining about our leaders. Just leave the leaders. Let everyone do their best. Oh, for the bees, bookkeeping, heavy equipment operation, that is loaders, dump trucks, cooking, gardening, herbal medicine, and these are needed by youth. Wow, I love this. I'm so glad, I'm so happy that we are getting this from you guys. Talking about bookkeeping, yes, bookkeeping is good. Most of the time they learn that in schools. They learn that in schools. That's fine. For those that are in secondary school, they teach them bookkeeping. And also, what we can now do, because we have some youths that are not westernly educated, let me put it that way, so that you will know that some of them are not educated in the four walls of the school. So some of these youths, what we can do is that periodically we are going to be bringing people, we are going to be bringing volunteers like you and I to come and teach them how to keep records of their sales, of their profits, their tax sales, their P&L, profit and loss, and the like. So we intend to do that. We are waiting for them. By the time they are done with their training, these are the trainings that will bring in for them to be trained at. Okay, you mentioned heavy equipment. Yes, it's just a pity that there was a video I made about a young man, I've not completed that video. I've not edited it. I'm not through with editing it. The young man is not educated within the four walls of the glorified institution. But this young man repairs tractors, harvesters, and the likes. So I promise to go back, to travel back to that village. And I think his village is in Abeokuta. I met with him and I promised to travel back. Maybe on my return journey to that village, I'll be able to meet with him to see how he can train some other youth, because he is already an expert. What he just needs is for us to pay him to train some other youth. So we, as a foundation, we will bargain the price down and let him train more youths in that area. Because I tell you, very soon, just like Madam Yoyana said, very soon we should be looking at agriculture. I want a situation where some of these our youth, we are going to help them to get proper training in agricultural products and how to rear pigs, how to rear grass cutters, how to rear different animals, how to go into crop farming and the likes. And some of them will go into repair of machineries that should be used in agriculture. Okay, talking about cooking, we have youths, we have a lot of youths that they are on the queue. They are waiting for us to pay for their training, catering. So many of them are interested in catering, and we have so many others that have started already that we have already paid for. They are already learning. We have one of them that has, even from the training we paid for, she has been able to buy herself a gas cooker. Yeah, we have so many of them like that. So the cooking aspect, which is catering, I think we still have a lot of youths there, and we are encouraging more to come. Now, gardening. Gardening is another good one. Herbal medicine. Okay, this herbal medicine, we are yet to get a youth that is interested in that. So if you are a youth, you are watching this video and you are interested in that, get in touch with us so that we can assist you appropriately. Now, okay, so let's go to yeah, diesel mechanics. Yes, yes, we have youths that are already okay. Diesel mechanics. We have youths that are already into auto mechanics. So these diesel mechanics, well, we've not gotten a youth that is interested in that. I want to believe that when you say diesel mechanics, you are talking about mechanical work that deals with the repair of generators that are using diesel or what have you. So if I'm correct, if I'm not correct, you can clarify it for me. But though we don't want this country to be dependent on generators, we will prefer a youth learning something like solar panel construction, a youth learning on how to install the solar panel, how to generate solar electricity and the like. So we want more youth like that. Or if you are out there, you are trained in this, and you can help us create training videos for free so that we can give this our youth. Please reach out to us. We'll be so happy. Okay. Yoyana, yes, yes, we are doing it. Okay. Okay, I think I've read that. Then, wow, Madam Yoyana says, hallelujah. We all have the power to change the world within us now. Yes, we have the power to change the world within us now. And you know, one thing I discovered is that I'm living a fulfilled life. Despite this is where I stay, but I am living as if I'm living with the accomplishment of a father to so many children that are not my biological children, to so many youths that are not my biological children. And you know, some of them, to the extent that even the phone that we were using crashed. We just have to quickly go and get this phone that I'm presently using, because I get thousands of chats, thousands of messages. You know, so many of them, they just kept on throwing in chats early in the morning. They were just like, sir, this and this is what they have achieved. This is joy. This is fulfilling. I begin to ask myself, How I wish people can know that there is much, as I don't know how to even explain it, there is higher level of joy when others see their joy coming from you. Did you get that point? When I wake up and I see text messages, sometimes I even see people begging to be assisted. I just look at myself and I say, God, how did I get here? So somebody can be thinking of reaching out to me for help, and immediately we help that person. 2-3 months down the line, the person is sending testimonials. Oh, the training you paid for, I can now make this. I can now make this. That is fulfillment to me. I don't know how you quantify your own fulfillment though, but I feel happy when I meet people that are crazy in the morning, and at night they become sensible. Because I've been there before. There was a time I was contemplating suicide. Nobody was there to assist me. Nobody was there to help me. But it's just two persons that came through to help me. My wife and God. My wife was there. Just keep trusting in God. Don't give in. Don't give in. You will do better. You will do better. She was praying and encouraging me. And I'm so happy that I did not give in to depression that period. If I had given into depression that period, who would have been helping these youth? Who would have been flying from one village to the other? I ran from one village to the other to the point that because of the different water that I was drinking from the villages, contaminated water, and mosquitoes because I had to be getting cheap hotels, because we are trying to manage the funds so that we can, by the time we meet with this youth, we can be able to pay for their training. So we had to look for cheap hotels to stay in. But the good thing is that we changed the life of those youths. Now they are waiting for us. They are sending us text messages. Oh, so many people are on ground though. When are you going to come again? I'll just be laughing that these people do not know that we are only trying our best. But I tell them, I said, don't worry, we'll soon be able to help you guys. Just tell us what you want to learn. Then we'll keep you on the list. When we have the fund, we will support you more. But there is one girl that is bringing joy to my heart. And that is the girl from the north. If you have not seen her story, please go and watch her story on this channel. Jamila Abdullahi. She's from the north. She's a Muslim. I'm a Christian. But do you know what? I woke up one morning and I saw this girl's chat. She said, "Thank you for believing in me, my new family members." That thing eats me like, as in, it eats me like, I look at that text message, I said, look at a beautiful young Muslim girl and a family of Christians. She's seeing us as one. That is to say something that anybody trying to divide Africa using religion is a failed person. We are brothers and sisters. We are first human before we started picking up on religion. And that gave me hope, because I told her, I said, she should prepare herself more. She's going to be the one to lead the youth, the females, especially the females in the north, to get skills that are needed for them. So that is what gives me joy. Let me read more comments. I'm busy talking too much. It's because I'm happy. I'm just too happy. Sometimes you just get there. Some of them want to carry you. It's just because we are making them see hope in themselves. Such an important skill. So yeah, I agree. Okay. Wow. I think we have, wow. I never knew we have this much youth local. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Wow. Game Amp Me says smart move, economic development and purchasing equipment in Africa, then importing it. Maybe we can get a sponsor or discount from the country. Wow. Wow. Smart move, economic development and purchasing equipment in Africa, then importing it. Maybe we can get a sponsor. Okay. Okay. This is great. That's the part we are longing forward to. The point whereby we begin to export. And let me tell you, like in Nigeria, for example, a dollar, officially, a dollar is to 400 naira. You have to pack 400 naira, 400 of my country's currency to get a single dollar. You know why that is? I'm a trained economist. I'm a trained economic statistician. In economics, what actually determines the value of your currency is the extent to which your export is above your import, which we call favorable or unfavorable balance of trade. By the time Africa begins to export more than what it imports, you begin to see our currency going up, appreciating. So surprising that even Ghana's money is more than Nigeria's naira now. That's because Ghana is working. Kudos to Ghana and kudos to Uganda. Now, Game Up Me says bookkeeping and accountability is super important to sponsors in the West and other communities. Yes. Bookkeeping, wow. That's true. That's true. And that's why our youth are going to be trained in that aspect. Okay. Agriculture and construction building. Yes, I agree with you. Game Up Me, agriculture, and this agriculture, ever since I've been traveling to the village, I'm beginning to see more openings. And I'll let you guys know. Very soon I will also let you guys know the areas that even you can invest in Africa. Because agriculture here, if you throw a seed on the floor in Africa, it germinates naturally. So I will be bringing up the talk and the like so that maybe one of these days you might decide to even fly down to Africa, to Nigeria, and see for yourself and make your own decision. But as for this youth, very soon I believe we are going to have farmers amidst them, large-scale farmers that are really going to be doing great things, working together. We can even, nothing stops us to even, by the time I believe in the law of process and God's doing something. By the time this foundation is financially supported to a point that we can even buy some acres of land and bring these youths that are interested in agriculture to come to those on those land and cultivate it for produce. Then we help them to get market. I'm in the city center. I can easily help them to get buyers, market for their products from the village. I think will be another angle to work on when next I travel to some of these villages. Thank you for that comment, please. Okay, Estalina Melvin. Hello, Estalina. Nice having you here. Are you concentrating in a particular region? No. I'm not concentrating. We are not concentrating in any region. please, the regions we are concentrating on is anywhere that is called Africa. Anywhere in Africa. So far, you have any youth that needs our help, reach out to us. Our own is that we must verify, because these monies that we are all contributing together is not federal government, it's not free. We suffered for this. And let me quickly chip in something here. Do you know that these bags, I know that the lady that is producing this bag, she might be watching this live stream. These bags that you are seeing here, we did not have a penny on these bags, and that's why I'm so bold to mention how much the lady is selling these bags. This bag that you are seeing here is 2,800 naira per one. That's how much she's selling the bags. It is exactly the amount that she's selling these bags that we are helping her send it abroad. Why? Why are we doing that? Because we are not interested in profiting on this bag. For now, I know what I'm putting for now. We are not interested in profiting on these bags as a foundation for now. For now, what we are interested is driving demand for these bags, so that that little girl, that little lady in the village where there is no light, can be encouraged to keep on producing. By the time we are able to support her, because as a foundation, we are the one bearing the cost of transporting these bags. And thank God, I believe that the person that is ordering for this bag in Germany is also watching this live stream. If what I'm saying is a lie, please, two of them should comment. We got this bag from her at the price of 2,800 naira. And we are helping her to sell it to the person that is buying in Germany at the price of 2,800 naira. We did not add, as a foundation, we did not add 1 naira to it. Instead, we are adding the foundation money to take care of the costs of delivering it from another state, which is called Edo State, to Lagos here, the commercial center of Nigeria. So no kobo, no single kobo was added to it. Now, when I said for now, is that we believe in letting these youth get to a point that they are sure that, oh, I can take care of myself financially on this. Now, by the time we have physical locations, we will need to employ cleaners, we will need to pay rent, we will need to pay for electricities and the likes of them. There will be some other running costs. In order not to be dependent, because I'm not the type that believe in asking people to donate every now and then to assist us. No. I believe that the foundation should get to a point that we can now be generating income ourselves. So what that will mean, by the time we get to that point where these youths are established, oh, we can now say, okay, if you are selling this bag for 2,800, you can now add 200 naira on this bag to make it 3,000. So that those 200 naira on top, we can use it to pay the salary of the cleaner, the house rent, pay for electricity bill, pay for cost of transporting it from your village to here, so that the foundation is not spending more into it. So that's just my own business model. Because until we go extra mile, do you know how many calls I even have to make on these bags to make sure that it gets here safely? We even have to go to the park to go and pick it up. So let us learn not to be driven by money, but to be driven by results. Our result is in getting these youth to the point whereby they will be sure that they can make a living by doing honest jobs. Okay, we got solar power tech and electricians too. We are waiting for people in this aspect. we've not gotten volunteer trainers. By the time we have volunteer trainers or we have youths that are interested to learn, we'll pay for them to learn. So if there is any youth that is interested in that, please reach out to us. Game App Me says, our passport, we travel. Okay. I don't get that. Our passport, we travel. Can you please explain that to me? Want to help? I will email you guys. Wow. 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 For the bees, thank you. I can help. I want to help. I will email you guys. Wow. Thank you so much. We'll be so glad to have your help. We'll be so glad to have your help. Then Game App Me says, overjoy. Praises to Yahweh, Elohim, the Creator, Yeshua, Amashua, Amasia, our kinsman, Redeemer. Yeah. Okay. So, Games App Me, I don't understand this part that you said. That you said you were saying something here. Our passport, we travel. Can you please let us understand? Do you want to pay for our passport to travel to any African country? That's fine. If anybody wants to sponsor our travels to any African country, we are open for that. What is exactly your goal? Okay. This is Estalina Melvin. What is exactly your goal in helping the youth? Is it to help a region, a tribe, or help a particular country? No. Our plan is this. I just did it for you to understand my plan. You understand my plan when you go through some of my videos. We've been doing this for a couple of years now. Even before we started doing what we are currently doing, maybe you need to know who is talking. 2019, we were so passionate because I'm somebody that I tend to see ahead. I don't know how that happened. Maybe it's a gift. I see ahead because I was in the banking sector several years ago, and I see around me, you are going on the street, you are driving a car, youths are just looking at you with angry face, like you stole from them, or you did not do anything. They are ready to attack you because they are hungry. I'm beginning to say, this is a bad signal. If nothing is done, this youth will turn against those that are working legitimately in anger one day. Okay? Started observing. So several times they will just come to you, they will beg for money from you. Sometimes I will give, sometimes I will be annoyed that these youths, they can work, they can do some things. Why are they begging for money? But I was also applying caution that if you don't help them, they can decide to help themselves overnight by attacking you. Just give out. But I said, no, you can't continue like this. Why not look for how you will help them to catch the fish instead of giving them the fish? That was where my mind started expanding. Now, coming to your question, what is exactly my goal? I will be so direct with you. In my language, in Yoruba, they say, I will interpret what I'm saying now. What I'm saying. The meaning of that is that if they kill your father, you as the son, you do not have any authority to ask for who killed your father. If yourself, you do not have a sword to protect yourself with. Do you know the meaning of that? These are our youth, they are helpless. All over Africa, I'm not just talking about one country now. These are our youth, they are helpless. The video I did today, the documentary I just uploaded on this channel, go and watch it. The same way the strange elements from some countries came into Africa to come and capture our youth. You know, the They came to capture our youth several years ago. They captured them as slaves. I'm talking of no other person than the slave merchants. They capture our youth, the youth of Africa, they capture them as slaves then. In exchange for useless things, for bottle of wine, for gunpowder, for just silly things, for umbrellas, because of the greed of the elites as at then. They were collecting those things and were selling the youths of Africa. And the people that came, they were not coming for the weak ones. They were getting the strong ones out of Africa. While they were getting these youths out of Africa, they were using these youth to go and build their own nations. I don't want to go too much into that story. Go and watch that video, you understand. But what I'm trying to say is that when these youths were being taken away, they do not have any rights. Now, a lot of them are groaning in pain that the so-called system of rulership in Africa is not concerned about their well-being. They go to the universities, they don't get jobs. They graduate from colleges, they are not well paid. They graduate from colleges, they are not well paid. They are roaming the streets. Presently, this bag maker, the manufacturer of this bag, is not a graduate. But we have a graduate that has graduated for 5 to 7 years. She did not get job. Now she has gone to the so-called village to go and meet this lady to train her on how to make bags. These are the situations that makes me cry. And so many other factors. Now, when you say, what is exactly my goal? My goal is that these youths are complaining here and there, but complaint is not the solution. My goal is to start up a new spirit in every good human beings across the globe, to rise up, to give these youths what they will use to survive, so that they don't take to crime, so that they are not used as instrument of terrorism. Because the African youth are about 60% of the population in Africa. Go and look at the population census in other countries. They have, majority of these countries, they have older generations more than younger ones. Meaning that if we allow this, our African youth, to remain this way, what will be happening is that they will continue to run out of the continent of Africa, going through Libya, going through the what they call them, all the Mediterranean regions, the ICs, trying to see if they can escape from poverty, thinking that poverty is a zone, not knowing that poverty is the state of the mind. Nobody is poor because you do not have a colored paper that anybody has written a particular monetary value on. You only become poor when your mind is poor and your mind is not engaged. That is the reason why I have decided to go into this fully. And let me tell you, it's even affecting my own job. It's affecting my own work. I pay more attention on youth development. I pay more attention on assisting these youth than how much I'm paying on my job. Why? Because the noise are becoming heavier by the day. And just to prove that I saw correctly, something happened in Nigeria last year, that the youth went agog. You understand? They wanted to burn everywhere down. Well, those are the things I saw ahead. And that's why if I'm walking on the streets, I believe that no youth can attack me. Because heaven and earth knows that the little I'm just, I'm just, I'm just a, I'm just a fashion designer. I'm just a fashion designer. Look at my house. Look at this is all I have. The this this is a rented apartment. This is all I have. My wife is talking at the background. I don't know why she's talking at the background. Now, this is all I have. I live in a one-room, self-contained. So don't think I'm one rich man yet. I know I'll be very rich in life. And I'll be so rich. It will be so plain. It will be so clean. To be clean success. So this is what I have. But what I have is not defined by this physical thing. What I have is too great for one continent to hold. It's too powerful for the whole world to understand. And that's what has been keeping me and my family. So this mindset of mine is that I want to push as many youths into success. I want to push so many youths into a point that they will be so financially independent that when you call them to go into crime, they will ask you if you are okay. I want to support you to the point that in the nearest future, we will now pick out of this youth to become the president of each of these countries in Africa. And the good thing is that they are going to be friends with each other. That's why I'm not thinking of Nigeria. I'm not thinking of Ghana. I'm not thinking of Cape Coast. I'm thinking of all African countries. So that by the time all these youths, they are developing different skills, they now understand that it's not by going to the Western walls of education that makes you to achieve in life. They will just know that why they just need to be educated is for them, when I mean educated to speak English is just for communication. Because, left for me, this is not what I'm supposed to be speaking. I'm supposed to be speaking Shegbon Kontimonso. I'm supposed to be speaking Yoruba. But because English is widely accepted, no problem, as means of communication, that's why I'm using this. Now, in 2019, the family had only one property left. What I'm saying now, heaven and earth bears record. We had only one property left. And I was like, we can't leave this our youth like this. Let's do something that will help these youth that are already learning one thing or the other, that have already learned something or the other, but they don't have the push, the marketing push. But me, we have a platform. We're already teaching fashion on YouTube. Let's use that platform to assist these youth by doing what? Okay, since I'm a retired banker, let's create a platform that will showcase what these youths are doing to the world so that we can increase their patronage and we can boost the morale of these youths. That was how, if you check into our channel very well, you will discover something on Africa Fashion and Food Expo 2019. That was how it came up. We sold our last property. That was why I'm saying that, sorry, you might not understand, but I'm not a normal human being like every other normal human being. I don't think the way every other human being think. And I'm so shocked that I married a wife that could cope with me because my dreams are crazy, crazily big, massive. I see ahead. I'm like the Nostradamus of Africa, the man who sees tomorrow. I'm sorry to say that. It might look like maybe I'm fumbling. No, but that's just, I see ahead. There is this passion burning in me. When I'm sleeping, I'm thinking, oh, what's the next thing? What can we do? When I see challenges, I don't see challenges as something that cannot be surmounted. I see challenges as what is the solution that heaven and earth wants me to profile to these people. Now, that was how we sold our last property. We were supposed to be assisted by a particular bank. I don't want to mention the bank, but that bank will be seeing what we are already doing now. And I know that they will be sorry for what they have done. we were supposed to be assisted by them. They even agree, oh, they are going to give us financial support. They even came during the bank. Did they say, please mind you, the Bank of Industry supported us because what those ones said is that they are going to come, they are going to help deliver lectures to the youth that are coming on how they can access their loan for their businesses. They came, they played their own part, but not financial part. We didn't have any financial support from them. The agreement was for them to just come, train our youth. They played their own part. But there was this another bank that I don't want to talk about. They agreed. They even made mouth that they are going to help us train how many youths? Maybe 1,000 youths or so. And they are going to help us train how many youths for free. They are going to pay for their training. Okay? I'm sorry. Let me catch my breath. That they're going to help us to train this blah 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 so number of youths. My dear, after that program, 1 naira we didn't receive from them. Before the program, they were supposed to release some money to us to support us. I'm so sorry. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm sneezing like this. Oh my God. But I said, wow, we told the youth that we are going to assist them. We cannot go back. It's not impossible. There is nothing impossible in my own dictionary. I sold my property. I created a makeshift kitchen. I created a makeshift kitchen studio. I created a very powerful studio. I brought the youth. They came, they did the pre-event shoot, funded by us. When I mean us, just myself and my wife. Nobody, no government, no 1 naira. That was how so many of these youths were so happy. So many of them discovered they can do it, spirits. Now, so many of them have their businesses running, functioning properly. And they are happy. They are on Instagram, fashion outfits. I think I brought some of them on this live stream before. We have not even brought some of those that are into food. We have a lady that we need to bring. That one is into production of baby foods. I think they've even approved our food now. NAFDAC has approved our food. But these are the people that we gave meaning to. Now, to your question. The purpose of doing this is because we need to empower these youth. Otherwise, they will become liability and they will run away from Africa to become another slave in another man's island. They will be dying in the Atlantic Ocean and will leave the weak ones in Africa, and the economy will be bastardized. Now, coming to now, when we now saw that, oh, thank God for that, but we now need to go further than just bringing those that have already been trained. They've already trained themselves. We now said, oh, we cannot be training youths, paying for their training, because there is no way me and my wife can be training all of them. We can pay for their training in different crafts, because what we did then was fashion and food alone, fashion and food industries alone. But now, let it be all industries. It was a crazy idea. We started it, and what even propelled us to start it, to go fast into going far into it, was when we now lost our baby last year. Do you know the reason why we lost our baby? We lost our baby because we are not that rich. We had savings, family savings in just one account, and that account, the ATM card has expired before the lockdown. That was the first lockdown last year. So we couldn't access funds through our ATM. I had to go and queue in the bank. Before I got back to pick my baby to the hospital, my baby was pronounced dead on arrival. So you see the reason why we are doing what we did. We came back and we promised our baby that we will never allow any African family, we will never allow any African youth to lose their life just like the way you have lost your life. And how do we achieve that? By making sure that every family we get in contact to are able to provide for their basic needs. That was how the journey started. So, Estalina, Melvin, that is all about the question you asked. And we are doing it not for one country alone, we are doing it across Africa. So we are begging now, maybe Estalina, whatever African country you are or you are interested in, you want us to go there, all we need from you is this. Just send us transportation money. You understand? Just send us, oh, I'm sending you to Ghana, I'm sending you to Zimbabwe, I'm sending you to Cameroon. Villages, we're talking of villages here. People that really need the help. Send us where you want us to go to. Assist us with flight tickets, assist us with hotel accommodation, payment for hotel accommodation. We go there. And we go there, we give them, we are not giving them money, but we are paying for their training instantly. We pay the trainer and they start it up. So that's that. I think I spent time on that because I need to get it clear. Okay. Game Amp Me say, we love your kiss, sister, and I love your daughter's judicial. Okay. Oh, I think I have a lot of comments here. I love your sister, your daughter's judicial commentaries. Is so smart, African, funny. She's so beautiful. Perfect combo of mama and papa. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's because I've been traveling all the while. We are supposed to continue with that series, Ella the Law. You will see more very soon. Everyone, it's blessed. Thank you. Our partners have passports and we travel. A lot of our partners have passports and will travel. Wow, wow. Okay. We look forward to receiving your partners, people that are ready to assist our youth. It's all about helping the African youth because that's how we can get peace across the region. If you need sponsorship for passports to travel, we would love to assist in that as well. Wow. Please, Games Amp Me. We need that. Seriously. What was it called? We need assistance in passport. We have, I think my passport and my wife's passport is expired. That our own is just renewal. But we need passport for our two girls. Because the way Africa is now, you can't leave your daughters. I'm telling you, you can't, a lot is happening. They are defiling children now. So many mad people are around. They are defiling children, even 6 months old. They are raping them. A lot is happening because some people are doing, you might not understand this. Some people are doing rituals for money. They call it blood money. So they believe that when they sleep with smaller children, virgins, that's how they'll be able to get money. So it's crazy out here in the jungle. So sorry, it's not in the Africa is not a jungle. I'm just kidding. Now it's crazy out here in the world. It's happening all over because I see news of how it's happening all over in Canada, in America, and the likes of them. But so anywhere we are traveling to, we try to pick our children and go with us. But if it's to go to some of this country, we are open. We are open. If there is any support in terms of passport, so it's just basically our two daughters that need passports. Our own is just renewal, which we can get. Okay. But renewal is just like you are getting a new passport because everything is just so blessed. Don't let me say anything else. Yes, tell the truth of the history. Wow, thank you. Then Esther Melvin says, my brother, you cannot help all of African youth. You have to start small. You cannot go running all over the place. You should pick a place, a particular area, stick to that and build on that. Very good advice. Very good advice. I believe in the law of process. I believe in the law of process. When I say we are going to different African countries and the likes, unless the person is crazy, there is no way I will jump into all African countries at once. We pick a place at a time. We pick a place at a time. One village per time. one African country per time. Just like you saw, what's it called? I was in a particular village four, 5 weeks ago. I returned from there. I look at the people that we have helped. I look at lessons learned. We went back to another set of village. That's how we are going to be doing it. So you are correct. We are not. It's not how can't be everywhere at the same time, but step by step. You understand? So more so, apart from doing that, we actually have a particular. Okay, don't let me go into that. We'll be unraveling our travel process one after the other, but we believe God is doable. It's doable. Games Ampney, Esther Melling, they are helping who God sends in. Is about faith and following the call our Creator for His family and the youth is assessing. Thank you very much. So true. Okay, we have someone here. Oh, Delphi News at Esther Melina Melvin. I agree. Make a significant, lasting impact in one area, then move to the next and the next. It's true. What you have said is true. And as such, if you look at what I'm saying, you don't even need to look at what I'm saying. I don't believe in listening to what anybody is saying. I believe in looking at what the person is doing. We are looking at what we are doing. About about 6 weeks ago, we shouted, oh, when we received our first youth that we helped in the north. Does that strike a chord? Meaning that we have helped. I think we started from the west. We started from the west. We moved to the east. Then we moved to the north of Nigeria. Before we now move to, if it was the name of that country, of that tailor boy, that suits boy, that Benin Republic. We moved to Benin Republic. We picked someone from Benin Republic, and now we are going to Togo and Cameroon. Those are the two countries that are on our list. There's another country that is on our list that I'm not mentioning. So when we get to that bridge, you will know. So it's not that in 1 week you want to cover. No. It's not done like that. So you are still in line. I love this feedback. Game Amp Me, sister and brother are listening to the Creator's instructions and the Most High. Exactly. Don't see the vision. If you don't see the vision, have faith. Make a small donation and not contribute to negative thinking. But your input will be considered with much appreciation. Okay, thank you very much. May Esther Lynn says, may I look at it? There are so many scammers, both spiritually and okay, it's true. There are so many scammers, and whatever you look at, whatever way you look at it, is very good one. Give me or send someone from a church or an organization you're comfortable with. Okay. I think people are just throwing in a whole lot of comments here. Say you are trained to be a banker, then why are you thinking like a banker? You assess the needs. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think I've gone through a whole lot here. And please let me just state it here that in whatever comments we are bringing in, let's try to be civil. Let's try to be civil. We welcome all your comments. For you to be commenting, that shows some level of appreciation to what we are doing. But let me tell you that if you are referring to being a trained banker, blah, 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 and the likes of them, It's a free word. But what I believe in is I'm just telling you our vision. And when you have a vision, you follow it one step at a time. One step at a time. We are doing the best that we can, and it's left for anybody to just wait and see the results, because we have been seeing much results and we are so grateful at it. So with that being said, I will okay, with that being said, I would like to just say we appreciate everyone that has come on board today. We thank you because of your contributions to what we are doing. We thank you for spreading the love, letting more people know about our little efforts to this African youth, and preparing our mind towards Sunday. On Sunday, we are going to have another live stream. Our weekly live stream that is on Sunday is by 7:30 p.m. If there is anybody that wants to chip in one more information or the other, kindly comment after this live stream. We appreciate you. We thank you for your comments, your contribution. We thank those that supported us through super chats. Stacy, we thank you so very much. We thank you, Madam Joanna. That's grandma there. We thank you so very much, and we appreciate you. Wow. We appreciate you so much. And Amri Esley, we appreciate you also. Till we come on Sunday, till we meet on Sunday, I want to believe that before Sunday, I would have dropped the part 2 of this video that we made at Badagry concerning the slave trade documentaries and the likes of them. So from all of us, we want to say we really appreciate you. Thanks for your contribution. Thanks for your advice. We welcome more advice on how we can go further to assist the youth in our generation so that we can reduce the tension all around. We really appreciate you. It's nice having you guys on ground. Till then, we want to say thank you very, very much. Okay, what's Madam Gaiman? You say you're going to send a donation on PayPal, sister and brother. Wow, thank you. Thank you so very much. We really appreciate you. Help me greet your is it your son or your brother that I saw during the live stream on Sunday? I think his name is Ife, Ile Ife. Okay, please, my regards to him. My regards to your sister that also came online. Please, on Sunday, we want more people to join us in the studio so that we can have a very robust decision. Before Sunday, we hope to turn out so many updates on what our youths are doing. Yes, Izife, Izife. My son Izife. Wow, wow, wow. Please let me reach out to Ife. Tell him that we are greeting him all the way from Nigeria here in West Africa, and we look forward to meeting up with everyone on Sunday. And your sister, that your beautiful sister, help us say hi to her. To everyone that has ever dropped a comment, that has ever liked this video, I tell you, this is the longest live stream we have done in a very long time. We say thank you so very much. Good night from all of us. Bye-bye.